I'm Jade Athos, a realtor with Berkshire Hathaway, and on this Tip Tuesday, I wanted to take the opportunity to follow up. Last week I chatted about renting versus buying and the 7 questions that you should ask yourself, whether that's a good option for you. I wanted to follow up that video with some pros and cons of renting versus buying. So I'll jump right into those. One of the pros of buying, and you hear it very often, is that you can build equity in your home, which can also give you access to home equity products down the line. The con to that is that you could lose money if the value declines. We're not seeing that in today's market. And additionally, it does require money upfront for down payments and closing costs and paperwork. One of the pros to buying is that you don't have a landlord to answer to. You have the flexibility in the decisions and how you want your home to look. It can be more stable to be in a house in terms of, especially with schools. The con is that there's extra expenses beyond your mortgage payment. You have home maintenance costs, you have property taxes. The pro about buying is that you have possible tax benefits. You can also improve your home. You get to decide because it's your taste and it's your space. The con to that is that you are responsible for repairs, remodeling, and the maintenance. So that's a few pros and cons for buying. I wanted to also offer you the pros and cons of renting. Some of the pros of renting is that you have fewer upfront costs, less paperwork. You have more freedom to move around. You're not locked into a place for very long. You're not responsible for the maintenance or the repairs. You don't have to worry about falling home values. It does build your credit. Your landlord reports rent payments to the credit bureaus. And when you're renting, you don't have to worry about property tax bills. The cons of renting are that you could have a landlord that raises your rent. You could potentially have to relocate on a short notice if the landlord were to sell the property. And you're building equity for the landlord, not yourself. Right now in this market, one of the cons of renting is that there is limited vacancies. Renting right now is competitive because there is limited out there. And you don't have any tax benefits when you are renting. I always welcome a conversation, a cup of coffee. I'm happy to answer any of your real estate related questions. Thanks for joining me this week.